Today, Precarious plays
Steven Universe, Save the Light.
So I guess what I'm saying is, if a function that's provided in a game fixes a problem you have, you should use it. Which when I say it like that, it seems obvious. Oh, not even a thin crust.
Thin crust?
That's the worst kind of crust. Don't start with me.
Is more difficult to cut through.
As it should be. It's a punishment for picking thin crust.
How do we sharpen?
Bismuth's Forge.
You laugh.
I know, I'm laughing because I hope that it's the correct answer.
I mean, it should be, shouldn't it? Aw, sweet. I kind of want to go to Bismuth's Forge. No, I want to test Connie's fun slicey thing in a safe environment. No, I want to go see Lion. No, I want to go make fun of Mayor Dewey. No.
I want to go to the Ferris wheel.
I do want to go to the Ferris wheel, but I can't.
This town, maybe it's the palette. Something about this town reminds me of the hub city in Mega Man Legends /64.
I think it is the palette, combination of the palette and the regular shapes used to make up the buildings.
And like the flatness of the textures too. Although on the N64 it wasn't really by choice.
Yeah. This is by design.
So
I know.
I was thinking about it, and I saw a skill, or a suit mod, and I looked at it, and I dismissed it initially, and then I thought about it, and it's a suit modification that extends the range at which you can detect things with your R3 ping ability, right? And I thought about it, and it's like, oftentimes it's a feeling that I often have about feats in D&D, where I'm like, I don't understand why designers, they should stand up and say that they know better than me. They should say, here's a list of major feats and here's a list of minor feats, or like, here's a list of feats that are from the combat, associated with the combat pillar. Here's another list that's social, and here's another list that's exploration, right? Overhead death strike!
This is amazing.
Maybe overhand death strike. I can't remember exactly, but that was rad. Pricey, but rad. And now I think I'm assuming that her study will apply to each hit.
Let's try.
That's my hope and dream.
Fascinating.
Because these suckers can't do anything to me.
So, I was thinking about it. And it's like, force each character to have a certain number of feats of functions from each category. Enforce the style of play that you want, right? So part of me, I'm still conflicted, because it's like, if you want these things in the game, you made the whole universe, you made the whole world, so make them be a part of play. But on the other hand, in Spider-Man's case, if you want to take a combat suit modification, like if you feel like I do, where you're naturally inclined, like it's like, well, that's the most demanding part of the game. That's where I spend a lot of my time. I should take 3 of them, right? I should use all 3 slots for combat-related stuff. But I was thinking about it, and if you're already winning fights consistently, are you gonna save more time
I know.
with whenever you do a perfect dodge, you get a damage bonus for a while? Is that gonna save you more time? Or is being able to ping to organically see nearby things, nearby events in the world without having to consult your... Oh, that's cute. I like the name.
What am I gonna pick? What am I gonna pick?
Are you gonna get more, or is there going to be more time saved being able to stay in world, out in the map, rather than having to consult the map and legend from the pause menu, right?
Mm-hmm. I'm just spending all of them.
I wonder if it's rolling randomly, or if it gives you prizes in a certain
Here
order.
somewhere.
Well, so far...
Oh.
It doesn't always give you a prize.
Still, it gave you a whole badge. I wonder if
It
that
gave
was...
me a badge and a reset token. You were in Spider-Man
Here
land.
somewhere.
One of the things that Ronaldo sells, I
Yeah.
have one of those now.
That's cool.
Mhm.
Have you talked to Fish Stew Pizza Man? Oh, what am I saying? Put the nicer regen badge on.
Oh, yes!
I don't know if you've really been getting that much value out of Steven's freebie badge. Because the thing is, it's not a replacement for the one you have, so you could keep both of them in play. Like someone can have the old turtley or snail regen badge, and then someone else could put the new one on.
Mm-hmm. I think that Amethyst deserves the nicer regen badge.
Okay.
Ooh, I made this look good.
And since Steven's been getting away without any regen and little benefits from his current badge, he can have the snail one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Feel good. Feel healthy. Ah.
I think that's all I really wanted to say about Spider-Man.
My favorite part is where you run up the sides of the buildings and then leap off into the sky and then dive back down, and then the streaks come around you, and then you cross the city, and before you know it, you're on another mission. That's my favorite part.
Radioactive Spider-Man.
Yep. I'm not playing on a super serious difficulty. Am I playing on the easiest difficulty?
No.
Okay.
No, you're playing on one of the middle two. I can't remember which one.
Yeah. And I
I think you sort of waffled back and forth.
don't let my
between
pride
those.
get in the way of my having fun.
I do. All the time.
It's so fun. All right, I'm going. It's so fun. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. I can't. You got to talk about Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, yes.
You got to talk about Spider-Man and all of its technical,
Speeder Sparker. Spider-Man.
in all of its technical aspects. But let me talk about Spider-Man.
Spiegel Sparky. That's a better dumb corruption of his name.
I have not been all that interested in Spider-Man
Right.
for most of time.
Mm-hmm.
I have not disliked Spider-Man.
Who could?
Yeah, he's friendly. He's in the neighborhood.
Even a lot of his villains like him.
He's a good neighbor. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
He's a good kid. One of those kids that you call a good kid.
Right. He is a good kid.
But I just didn't really care that much about Spider-Man. He seemed a little punny. Then I watched Into the Spider-Verse, and then I cared about Spider-Man again.
Spider-Men. Spider-People.
Yes, all of the
Spider-Verses.
Spider guys. And gal. Spider guys and gal. One gal, right?
More. There are more.
Spider-Gwen.
There are more. I don't know if they have like the same. The titles are elude me because I'm not a comics fan.
Mm-hmm.
In the truest sense, like I'm not a comics fanatic. Like I don't have that knowledge base. But I know that there's like a.
It made me care. Okay. So it made me care, and it gave me goosebumps.
I think there's a Spider-Woman in play somewhere. Just as an example.
It gave me goosebumps, like the graphics, the manner in which it was animated was so beautiful and affecting and different and interesting.
My favorite part was smuggling you into the theater without telling you exactly what we were going to go see.
I am so...
And letting you believe that it was like a sequel to Homecoming.
I'm so okay with that deception. This is why I'm not one of those people who's like, you're my friend, so you can never lie to me. I'm like, if it's a good lie, I'm gonna let you get away with that. And this was really good.
Yeah, you were not expecting an animated feature film, and you were expecting,
I was expecting
like the new, like
the skinny guy that's in Avengers. That's, you know, he's fine.
Something Holland, I think.
Yeah, I don't remember, but I liked him in the Avengers well enough.
Yeah, he's good.
But that's my feelings on Spider-Man in general. I like him well enough.
There it is. Okay, we got it.
Pizza cutter gets fixed today. Anyway, so on my journey through caring about Spider-Man, I was like, all I want to do is swing from buildings. And you're like, oh, there's a game for that.
Yeah.
And now I just do that, which is why I've progressed through the story so quickly, because getting to the next story bit, like, it's the best. In order to travel around, you have to do the funnest thing in the game. Like, it's the most fun part of the entire game, and any argument can go check its subjective butt somewhere else. It's just the best part of the game. Like it would be like if walking around in Pokemon was the best part of the game. Okay? Instead of a trouble where you have to find bug spray to keep everything off you in like the tall grass, and it's just like
or if you're searching for the best like straight shot in the game so you can bike back and forth on it to hatch eggs.
Yeah, that's boring. This is wonderful. And so first, it makes me care about Spider-Man. Second, just moving around in the game is the best part of the game. Just walking around.
Combat's pretty tight, though.
Combat is very tight. It's really satisfying when I get things right. And that rhymed.
Just go give the pizza cutter. I don't wanna start a whole nother episode just to turn in the pizza cutter.
I don't know. It's a pretty worthy device. It slices the pizza.
Yeah, like, I don't feel like this is okay, because...
But Spider-Man makes me happy.
Hold on, I wanna talk about the pizza cutter for just a sec.
Okay.
I feel like we're distributing, like, an arcane implement now, and I don't know if that's all right.
It's okay. Steven's an arcane implement, and he distributes all over the place. Waving at everybody.
Yeah.
Saying hey, helping people get their things together, delivering pizzas.
Being an active member of the community.
Yeah, he's just a magical implement that just lives as a good part of society.
What I'm saying is, long after Beach City, long after the buildings have collapsed, fallen in on one another, and it's a wasteland, this pizza cutter is still gonna be there.
Yeah, and it's going to be able to cut weapons-grade pizza. It's gonna, and his family will be forever thankful.
Oh, I think to get a new delivery, you have to talk to his daughter.
I don't want a new delivery. I want to give him the pizza cutter.
No, you have to give it to the.
Oh, the
Wait,
sister.
they're twins. I always think of the other one as the older one because she acts
don't touch me.
a little more selfish, which I associate with being older.
Siblings.
Yeah. No, just age.
Oh.
Just a willingness to take care of yourself. I associate with well, I think it ties into like you're demonstrating the fact that you're not necessarily just trying to like be a crowd pleaser. Because I feel like it's a really juvenile thing. Like a toddler, if they get someone to laugh or a group of people to laugh, they'll like try to repeat the same thing to elicit the same response. I don't know. It's just where that's the path my mind takes.
And look what we get for weapons grade pizza cutter, immune to burn effect.
Right. Well, yeah.
Nice trade.
Honestly, I feel like it's an incentive to buy more pizza because now, straight out of the box, into the maw. That's how it's gonna go.
It's a thing.
What's in it? Probably a little. Oh, you mean together breakfast is always fine.
Yes.
It's not. It's never fine. Don't eat it. That's really the point of it, isn't it?
Yeah.
If you don't eat it together, you'll die.